Check it out. It's a $5 game box. We're at Season 2, Episode 5. Look at the games we put in the box so far. Look at the stack of NES titles. Got the 3 crummy ones over here. But we got some nice, good looking stuff. Vice Project Doom. Super Dodgeball. Lolo. Nice. $89.50 in the funding wallet as we start episode 5. A couple games I'd like to sell that I have not sold yet, and I don't think they're listed anywhere. Well, Kingdom Hearts may still be on Macari, but I don't know. $5 game box game goals. Have not made a move on this since the end of episode 4. We are still at $75.89 on online funds, and we have not picked up one of our 5 current goal games. Will we this episode? Spoiler alert, probably not. We need to make a few more sells to get those funds up to at least above 100 so we can focus on getting one of these titles. Alright, y'all, let's start the show. Welcome back, Gameboxians, to the $5 game box. So what are we on? Episode 5 of the $5 game box? So here's the deal. I gotta see that sign with balloons and shit. I saw that sign, and they've got like another one. They've actually got 2 more up. They got one at the end of the street, the opposite way, like behind me. And then they have one at like a major intersection a few blocks south of here. But the date said yesterday. And today's a Sunday morning. And I flew in from my Hilton Head trip just yesterday. Got in yesterday afternoon. So I missed Saturday garage sales. And so I'm hitting some Sunday ones. So even though the date said yesterday, it's like, well, they got their signs up. So I go by and nobody's out. I'm going to swing by that block one more time. I want to show you and see if you see what I saw. I'll point it out. I'll show you what I saw. So I swing by, I see the signs, but nobody's out. Do you see this red pickup truck up here? Right there? You're not going to be able to see it because the box was a little bit tilted. There's a box, and I see a bunch of white and like neon green cases sticking out of that box in the back of that pickup. And I'm like, oh shit, they're taking what they didn't sell and they're hauling it to the thrift store. So I did something I never did, probably a little bit forward here. But I figured that these guys were cool because there are a bunch of empty beer cans, like cases of beer. Like, I figured these guys partied. I wasn't waking up grandma. I was, and it is 11 o'clock in the morning. So even though they're probably sleeping in, it's not like it's the crack of dawn. So I knock on the door a few times, and they're not answering. I'm just like, fuck. So I kind of go back towards the garage to see if anybody's back there, and then somebody comes to the door. And I'm like, hey man, I saw your garage sale signs, but it's dated yesterday. You guys having it today? He's like, oh, we were going to, but we decided not to. I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, is all that stuff in the back of that pickup like heading to Goodwill? He's like, yeah, I think so. A little bit later on. I'm like, I saw some video game cases, and I collect video games. You mind if I go through that? He's like, oh yeah, sure. That's his girl's, and I don't know what she wants. So I offered him $1 a piece for some games. A lot of sports titles, Xbox 360, Xbox, and Wii games. There was a Wii Sports Resort with no game in it. I would have given him $1 for that, but no game. I did pick up Carnival games. A lot of the titles were not in good shape, too. Some of them they looked like they were waterlogged or water damaged. It is complete. That's the back of some insert. I actually don't own Carnival games, which is like the definition of Wii shovelware. Everybody points to Carnival games with Wii shovelware. Here's a flip for the $5 game box. Crash of the Titans, because we picked that up last season, and I kept it. So now we've got one to resell. Probably going to try to do it online. I may stick it in a better case. See if I can do it online and maybe work towards some of those goal games. I think I started at $89.50 in this episode. I'll have to double check that. So we spent $3, and the last one I picked up was Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii. Once again, something to flip, but probably not going to be much of a flip. But a Zelda game for $1, not going to pass that up. Maybe try to get the stickers off and resell those two. So we're only keeping Carnival games for the collection. That garage sale, I picked up this box. It's a Wii, 2 Wiimotes, 1 nunchuck, that copy of Wii Sports, and the copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The case is in bad shape on that. Disc kind of has a circular scratch. It's not deep. It should play, but the box was $10. Looks like GameStop is doing buy 2 get 1 free retro software right now. Sweet. Got that in the cart right now. I think I'll do another round and we'll get rid of that GameStop gift card, or at least get rid of most of it that we have sitting in our wallet. All right. Round 2 from GameStop. 3 more games in the cart. And I think I'm going to have enough on the gift card or on the trade credit card to do one more round of like some cheaper games. So we're going to get 9 games during this sale and use up all of our GameStop credit, which I think $95.72. Yeah, hey, there's the number. You could try looking. I'm going to use it all up, just so you know. I'll never use that card again. But hey, if you want to try it, there it is. Round 3 is going to wipe me out. Spider-Man, X-Men, and X-Men. Little Marvel box. And that should do it for the credit left on that card. May even be a couple bucks more. But I do have a GameStop gift card I've been sitting on for 6 to 8 months. That's like a $10 gift card that I got as a gift. So whatever is remaining after the end of the trade credit shouldn't be more than a couple bucks. We're just going to call it good. And that's it. We're going to get 9 games for that trade credit that's been sitting in our funding wallet for, a very long time. All right. I am going to Bed Bath & Beyond. It's the Bed Bath & Beyond game box. No, I'm going to GameStop. It's just a couple hours since that garage sale while I bought that Wii. I'm not going to show it off in a pickup recap. Let's just get this done. Out of the GameStop, he hit me with refurbs on both games. Super Mario Bros. I got $6.44 after the $5 refurb. God damn it. Wii Sports, he took $1 off. Damn, $5 for that scratch on there. Whew. So $2.52 on Wii Sports, $20 on the Wii, $28.96. He made it an even $29. I was like, I've got 4 cents. Hold on. He's like, I'll just give you $29. So $29 still should bring us up above $100 in the wallet. If I can get this out one-handed. Here we go. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 90, 95, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. $105 and still 50 cents in there. Gamebox fans, we have our first of 3 packages from GameStop. I did rip the labels off already and cut the tape, but I have not opened it, as you can see. See what's in our first GameStop shipment. 1 of 3. I did it in 3 because if I order them all at the same time, the 3 cheapest would have been free. I don't want to do that. I want to get tiered. tiered. 3 games at one level, 3 games at another level, 3 games at another level to make the most of that buy 2, get 1 free. So let's see what we've got in here. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. What'd they send us first? Okay, it looks like they sent us... There was one order, my last order, they were going to charge me shipping. So I actually ordered some games outside the $5 game box just to take advantage of the deal. So, Willow. I'm not sure if these games, which ones were part of the game box. Base Wars, I don't think that was. I think this last order, it was the Marvel order. Yeah, this was... So that goes in the game box. Spider-Man and X-Men for Genesis. I don't think X-Men 2 does. It's funny, this is the last order I placed. Yeah, Spider-Man and X-Men. So that was the final order I placed on the buy 2, get 1 from GameStop. But like I said, they wanted to charge me $6 shipping on that. And I was like, no, I wasn't having it. So I used the remainder of the $10 gift card I had in addition to the credit, and then a little bit extra on top, and ordered 3 more games, another round of buy 2, get 1 in the same order, and got free ship. So these Marvel games are going, these Marvel Genesis titles are part of the $5 game box. You can see this. This is a Nissan Quest, and they put a love sticker behind Quest. So like I'm driving around in a Nissan Cube, and it's the GameCube. These guys are driving around in the Nissan Quest Love. Quest Love. They even got the license plate, Quest Love. Oh, I love it. Alright, let me flip a bitch here in the middle of the street. Unzoom it from that earlier shot. There you go. At this sale right here. Right there. Another reason to always ask. I didn't get a screaming deal. I spent $10, but on a couple of good Genesis titles. He's a budding collector. Just started, seemed attached to his N64 stuff. Like, I'm not selling any Marios or Zeldas, even though he had 2 Ocarina of Times. But he knows what they're worth, so he wasn't going to give a deal. Anyway, for $10 for the Genesis, I got, and I'm doing this on a road I need to drive fast, so you may witness a wreck. I got Centurion, Defender of Rome on the Genesis, and I also got that. It's Shining in the Darkness on the Genesis. I think I've said on the Genesis like 5 times now. So $10 for both here at the local Goodwill. And it's not exciting, but it's not every day you find a Dreamcast game just sitting in there. Sweet. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I think I'm more excited that it's a Dreamcast game than I am that it's Rainbow Six. Got it for $2. It's probably worth $6 or $7, but it's in really nice shape, and it kind of breaks our Dreamcast seal on the $5 game box, which I'm kind of excited about. Cool. All right, the rest of my GameStop shipment has showed up for the $5 game box. 6 more games to put in there. We have Road Rash 3 for the Genesis. Streets of Rage, the first one. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Captain America and the Avengers. I believe that's based on the arcade game, or as a port of the arcade game. We have here Streets of Rage 2. And Empire Strikes Back. on the NES. Also have a little log in the fire to spend $10 on a Wii title. That's kind of a, I'm not going to say a hidden gem because that implies it's a good game, but a rarer title that would be a neat little thing to have in the $5 game box. All right, we are out here G-sailing for the $5 game box. I've got my list of places I'm going to stop. It's a cold day, it's overcast, it's going to rain at any time, but there were a couple garage sales that had games in their photos posted on Craigslist. I stopped by the first one, had a Wii, 4 controllers, couple of nunchucks, 5 games, but didn't have a price on it in the ad. So I just got there, I early birded it by about 10 minutes, and I said, how much for the Wii? She said, $75. Will you sell games separately? She said, yes. I'm like, how much? She said, $20. I'm like, a game? She's like, no, all the games. I'm like, well, how much? What if I just want 2 games? She's like, I don't know, 10? So basically for $5 each, I got Mario Party 8 complete. I didn't check the disc. And I actually don't own Mario Party 8 anymore. I've sold every copy I've ever gotten. And a Recooper Mario Kart Wii, also complete as well. Yep. So we'll recoup some money for this, and maybe keep Mario Party 8 in our collection for right now. All right. Didn't find anything else out there garage selling. However, I'm at our mall's parking lot, and I just made a deal for $10. This is actually, you're going to laugh if you don't know about this. This is actually kind of a hard to find Wii title. It's worth $20 to $30. I got it for 10. Grey's Anatomy, the video game. Who knew? Ubisoft game. Look at that art. Save Seattle Grace from its worst crisis ever. A dreamier doctor comes in, and Gray goes, oh my God, let's let these patients die so I can fantasize about Dr. McDreamier. I think that's how the show goes. I've never watched it. I'll be damned, I found something at the Goodwill. They have a sign by the road, 50% off everything. And I hear the employees like, yep, it's 50% off any donated item. And they had some games. Alien Isolation for PS3. I got carpal tunnel on my right hand, so it's going to be hard opening these. Let's see, not complete. I don't know if it came with a manual or not, but the disc is in there. A disappointing one, unfortunately. They had Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube, but like I said, unfortunate because it is missing disc 1. But half off $3, I may use some of our internet funds that we're saving for the goal games and see if I can find like a loose disc 1 and complete this. Otherwise, I think I bought Resident Evil 0 as it goes on the floor. Fucking hand! The bane of gamers. Carpal tunnel. Fuck. Anyway, I think I bought Resident Evil 0 like a greatest hits version, but it didn't have the dual disc holder, so maybe I'll just switch them out. Oh, fuck, God, this hand sucks. Project Gotham Racing 2 and Xbox Arcade. They had another copy of Project Gotham Racing 2 just by itself. I swiped the manual out of there. So I got the manual for Project Gotham Racing 2. There's the arcade disc. I'm not even sure what's on there. And the Project Gotham Racing 2. And finally, we have the biggest title of them all. Here it is. Horse Life Adventure. Not the horse game on Wii that's worth almost $100. But hey, worth about $12. What the fuck? Oh, that's hay. I'm like, why they put cornbread on the back? Cornbread, I must be hungry. It is complete, although the disc is about to fall on the ground. And the disc is there. There it is. Alright, so $6 total spent. Not bad, not bad. And a little extra, I don't know how much that Resident Evil disc will be. I'll have to look when I get home. Alright, we are back It's time for the pickup recap of episode 5, season 2 of the $5 Game Box. An episode that spanned a few weeks, so it's been a while since an episode of the Game Box, and hopefully that's going to pick up now that garage sales are getting going and there's a lot more finds out there. We'll churn a few more of these out during the summer, but winter, spring, it takes a while to find some good stuff. Before we get into it, first I want to say go Knights. Stanley Cup playoffs, Stanley Cup finals, baby. Vegas is like my favorite place. I love it. And the fact that this hockey team is going crazy just makes me very, very happy. So, go Knights. Also, I just learned about an hour or so ago before filming the pickup recap here, the death of Total Biscuit. Can't say I was a huge Total Biscuit fan. I don't think I was subscribed. I did watch a few of his videos. I've never been a big PC gamer. If you watch the channel, you probably know I don't show off a lot of PC stuff. But I liked a lot of his takes, especially when he's showing off new games, and I would kind of watch those and get his takes, like if I wanted to buy it on PS4 or Xbox One. Even though he's playing on PC, I like getting his take. And he was 33 years old, so fuck cancer. That's bullshit. And this one's to you, my friend. Alright. And finally, in case you haven't heard, I have started an Instagram channel, or Instagram account, Juice Daddy 5. Juice Daddy, just like the channel name, Juce, Daddy, number 5, and you will see finds. I'm putting all the finds, not only for the $5 game box, for the channel as a whole. Not all of them, but like the big finds. I take a picture of it, I put it up. You'll see it long before I put together the video. So if you're liking my finds, you want to see them as I'm getting them, follow Juice Daddy 5 on Instagram. All right, let's get to the pickups. First, at the end of the episode here, in our game funding wallet, we should have $67.50 left in the $5 game box funding wallet. So we didn't actually spend a whole lot of money this episode. We still are doing pretty good funding-wise. So let's get to the pickups. One you saw actually knocked on the dude's door. I saw him in the back of the pickup, looking like they're about heading to Goodwill. I picked up 3 games for $1 each. So, the first one, we got Carnival games for the Wii, is complete. PriceCharting.com values as of March 24th at 7:43 Mountain Daylight Time. Price Charting has this valued at $4.92. There it is. Gonna have to create some room up here. We have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. They brought that brand new back at GameStop back in the day. It's complete. Paid $8.14 as the PriceCharting.com value. Don't know if I'm going to get $8 out of it. I don't need it, clearly. I own it. This will be something that's going for sale to fund the wallet or to fund our game goals, which we didn't really move towards those game goals at all too much this episode either. We're still at 70, whatever we were, 75.89. We haven't sold anything online since episode 4. So we need to kind of start making moves on that if we want to get some of those goal games. Don't think this is going to sell online. Probably have a hard time selling it locally. May wind up in our 300 subscriber contest box. I know a lot of you don't need Zelda Twilight Princess either, but we'll see what we're going to do with that. $1. I'm not going to complain about it. The big find out of that box, though, is this. Crash of the Titans for the Xbox 360. It is also complete. It's in pretty good shape. The case is a little beat, but I can change that should I sell it. PriceCharting.com has that as a value of $20.99. I was thinking we were going to sell this online and really move in towards you maybe getting a Haunting Ground or an Einhinder into the $5 game box, but I think GameStop gives like $14 cash. If I sell it online, I'm going to be selling it for 20 free ship or 18 Wish shipping with all the hassle, I'm going to wind up with maybe $16 as opposed to GameStop just giving me 14 straight. This may be held on until we need funds in the old funding wallet right there. Then we'll sell that to GameStop for $14. I think that's a better play than, save the online stuff for stuff that we're not going to get good money for or have trouble selling locally or have trouble selling for good value locally. If GameStop's giving close to good value for that, we might as well just get the cash. You know what I'm saying? Goodwill find, and I'm very, very, very happy about this. It's a Dreamcast game. It's not a great Dreamcast game, but it's Rainbow Six, and it's paid $3 at Goodwill. Price charting has it at $6.65. But correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm remembering correctly, last season we did not have one Dreamcast game in the $5 game box. Did we? No. So we got the first. And we're adding, as you'll see here in a minute, a lot more Sega stuff is coming up than we had at all. Like when we did the recap of the season last time, like Sega took 2 seconds to describe. I had hardly any Sega stuff whatsoever. Now we've got Sega stuff. All right. Garage sale pickup. We got there very early. They had a Wii advertised. I think she wanted like $70 for everything. I said, will you sell games separately? She said, yes. I said, how much for these two? She said, $10. Then she's like, no 8. No 10. I'm like, I'll give you $5 a pop. First, we have Mario Kart Wii. Found a lot of these in channel history, and they are still good recoupers. Price charting has this down at an even $19 right now. Once again, I think GameStop is giving around $13 to $14 for it, so maybe $12. So once again, it may just be worth recouping my money when we need funds, as opposed to getting an extra $3 and having to pack it, ship it, and hope I don't get charged back on. And another really good recouper, although I currently don't have it in my collection because every copy I've ever had I have sold in some sort of usually GameStop trade credit deal. Like if they're giving me what they offer in credit plus an extra 70% on top, you know I'm going to put together a trade to get that from Mario Kart 8. But it's in good shape, it is complete, and price charting has it down at $20.98. I think GameStop gives close to that, at least in credit, cash around, the same. But hey, we don't have it, so for right now, we're going to keep it because it's a new game to my collection. So $10 paid total, $39.98 in total value for those two games. Not bad. Next one, we have this Goodwill find right here. You saw that, and it was a half-price day. They had a sign out on the sidewalk, half-price everything, and then the employees inside were announcing it's half price off of all donated items. I don't know what your guys' Goodwill is doing. My Goodwills around here are kind of hybrid dollar stores and thrift stores. They have like these new cheap products that they sell, brand new, that are crappy and not worth anything. And then they have the donated stuff. Well, half off all donated stuff. So we got these 4 games right here for a grand total of $6. $5.98, and I donated the 2 pennies. I usually say I'm not going to donate 2 pennies anymore, but I still do. Horse Life Adventures. Taking a chance. Oh, it's coming out, but because the teeth on the disc holder are kind of coming apart. But it is complete. $10.98 according to PriceCharting.com in this condition. But not the My Horse and Me riding for gold, but something. I was kind of hoping this would be a little bit more valuable or rare. It's the Project Gotham Racing 2 and the Xbox Arcade Dual. There's the arcade disc, and here is the Project Gotham Racing 2 disc. But I think it was a pack-in, so it's not rare or anything. I did snag, there was 2 copies of Project Gotham Racing 2 on the shelf. I snagged the manual for one and put it in this one. Ooh, I'm bad. Ooh. I think Project Gotham Racing 2 loose disc has a value of like $2.98, and the arcade is close. We're going to call this $5. Happy find right here. I think I have this on PS4, but it's the PS3 edition of Alien Isolation, not complete. I don't know if it came with a manual. I'm assuming it did, but the disc is in there. And price charting has this value at $7.97. Not a big fan of survival horror games. I get scared and shake the controller easily. But from watching gameplay, I've watched a lot of gameplay, this looks amazing. This is like the Alien game that if you've wanted an Alien video game ever since the 80s, we finally got a really good one here. And finally, for $1.50 we picked up Resident Evil 0 with the manual and Disc 2. Disc 1 missing. However, I thought I did, and I do. I bought this not too long ago, just a couple months ago, this Resident Evil 0 from a pawn shop for, I want to say $6. And it's got both discs in there, but no manual. And it's in like a rental case, so it doesn't have the dual disc holder. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop out disc 1, and plus it's the greatest hits version. I'm going to pop out disc 1, throw this somewhere, and make ourselves a complete edition of Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube, which price charting has valued at $9.39. So not bad, those 4 games, $6 paid. One sip of beer and I'm doing beer burps. I just can't help it. The other one, I think I can get a loose disc 1. I did price it and get it for like $6. Maybe I'll also throw that in our little contest we're going to have at some point. We shall see. All right. We'll do retro last. So let's get this one out of the way. This one, you may be thinking, what in the hell? You paid $10 for that. Honestly, you paid $10 for that game. And I know it's Grey's Anatomy, the video game. But it is, out of all the crap shit Wii shovelware, this is kind of holding some value. Now, if you go to GameStop.com and look for trade credit, you're going to get shit for this because they're trying to fuck you. But PriceCharting.com has this. See, this is wrong. They have it at $14.98. Go to eBay sold listings. The buy it nows are up around 20. Auctions aren't really getting up that high, so we're going to keep it. It's complete. I need to find a different case because it's covered in fucking stickers. But it looks like it has like what's that art style called? Like cell shaded? Yeah. So Grey's Anatomy, the video game. I got a lady to separate it out of a lot that she was trying to sell on Craigslist. A Wii lot with the only other game of note being New Super Mario Bros. And I got her to separate. She's trying to sell 100 that for 170, 170 or 175. I got her to separate this out for 10. So it's a neat little anomaly in our $5 game box. The kind of game, especially for Wii, I like finding those little titles. Kind of game I like to have. We're going to do this other garage sale pickup. I asked about video games, and the wife turns to the husband. He's like, yeah, I got some, but he brings out 3 crates. And he's like, not all this is for sale. And we're going through N64 stuff. He seemed to be kind of, partial to holding on to the N64 stuff, so I kind of ignored it. He had 2 copies of Ocarina, but he also kind of knew values. And the one copy that was, the worst of the 2 was really bad. So since I already have Ocarina of Time, it'd be a straight flip resell. I didn't think it'd be worth it. We did got some Genesis titles. He's going through a ton of sports games. On second thought, just thinking back now, I should have maybe paid closer attention to see if there's any NHL games. He may have been wanting to get rid of those because he was like, I got a lot of sports titles. I don't really care for those. So I probably should have paid a little bit more attention for those NHL games, especially 94, 95 on Genesis. Hold decent value. So I might have got something there. Instead, I picked out these 2 titles right here, loose cart titles. First one is Centurion, Defender of Rome. Electronic Arts game. Price charting has this valued at $8.02, loose cart. And this one I really like. It's Shining in the Darkness. Shining in the Darkness. Look at that cartoon. That's like 80s Dungeon and Dragons style drawing right there. That's pretty neat. I think this is kind of a kiddie version of the Shining games from the Genesis era. This, according to price charting, goes for $15.78. We paid $10 total for those two games. So we got some good value. Did a little wheeling and dealing and was able to get it for $10. Not going to complain there. And finally, you saw during the video, we spent our 92 and some odd dollars in GameStop credit that we've been carrying around the wallet for quite some time, ever since last summer. And we got us a little stack of retro and a buy two, get one free sale. So here we go. And once like I just said a minute ago, we're adding a lot more Sega stuff than we had last season, and I couldn't be happier. We have here Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage goes for $19.22 according to price charting. Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. There it is. Spider-Man X-Men goes for $6.71. Straight X-Men on Genesis, $8.23. Spider-Man. There's like two versions of Spider-Man on the Genesis. I wasn't aware of that. This one, according to price charting, goes for $6.68. Streets of Rage 2 goes for $22.85. Captain America and the Avengers, a port of the awesome arcade game I loved so much back in the 90s, $19.40. Great series, probably should make a comeback. If there's one series that, they're always looking for the next thing that's going to sell millions of copies, that has some familiarity in this day and age. Why aren't they doing more Road Rash games? It seems like a good idea. That's my opinion. $17.95. And a couple Nintendo titles for Super Nintendo. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, I believe our first Super Nintendo title this season, and it is. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, $14.04. And Star Wars Empire Strikes Back for the NES. This goes for $20.66 according to price charting. So we add up the pricecharting.com values of those 9 games. I get $135.74. It took a little bit more than the $92 we had on that credit. It took about $95. I had a $10 GameStop gift card that I used, and I was going to put it in there. But my last order was like the lower price games, like the $8.23 and the $6.68, and they were going to charge me $6 for shipping. So I added those other games, the Willow and other ones that I paid for out of my pocket, because I'm like, if I'm going to be charged $6 for shipping, I'll just order 3 more fucking games from you guys and you'll ship it to me for free. So I had the money and we did it. Awesome. So all around, a really good episode value-wise and really game-wise. We're adding a ton of great Sega stuff into the old game box. And, well, I think maybe we're going to need our second box here pretty soon to hold all this stuff, to hold all the Sega stuff. We got some stuff to sell, the Mario Kart, the Crash Bandicoot, still holding on to the sealed Kingdom Hearts and the Major League Baseball 2K12 for Wii. Those have not sold. I don't think the Major League Baseball is even listed right now. And the Kingdom Hearts kind of fell off on Macari. So I probably need to list those. And, yeah. So we got some stuff to sell or trade. And we got funds for when garage sales are going to pick up some more. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching the $5 Game Box. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you wish. Check out that Instagram if you'd like. I'd appreciate it. Because, if nobody goes, then we'll just say it was a dumb idea. All right. Cheers, y'all. I'll see you next time. Take care.